Previously on Bitch Ass Flakes last video.
Cleveland Cavaliers 30.5. So they decide they are going to start George Hill over Collin Sexton. I don't know how long that will last for. Of course, Kevin Love, I think, will have a really good statistically, number season, but I do expect him to have an injury at some point. He just always does. If he's gonna be that number one option, I mean, it's gonna wear and tear on his body. So 30 wins, I'm not expecting it, guys. I'm sorry, Cavalier fans, losing LeBron James like that. I mean, it just goes to show how great LeBron is. Yo, what's going on, guys? KrispyFlakes here. For today's video, we are doing a 3-season super realistic rebuild for the Cleveland Cavaliers. So yeah, man, this team, Kevin Love got injured as expected out there. They're currently 0-6 on the season, just looking like not a very good season for the Cleveland Cavaliers, man. They're definitely gonna end up in the lottery and stuff like that. But I mean, this team, it's like they still got some good pieces on it. Like when Kevin Love's healthy, he's actually been having a really good season. 19 points, 14 rebounds per game, looking like Minnesota Timberwolves Kevin Love out there. Playmaking's been fantastic. 3-point shots not been falling. Really, his field goal percentage has been very low in general. But that's just because he was shooting the basketball so much. But yeah, man, he's gonna be out for roughly like 6 weeks or so. I believe it was a sore foot, something along those lines. As far as the rest of the team goes, like Collin Sexton, I will say, man, like he's been pretty impressive to me despite coming off the bench. When it comes to him, his defensive stance is amazing. Like, this dude gets all into defense, and I love seeing that from young players out there. It means they are committed. He's averaging 11 points, 2 assists per game. You got Jordan Clarkson out there. He's actually scoring quite a bit this NBA season, so he's looking still pretty good out there, man. I mean, you got Cedi Osman, who's only 23, and I think has potential to be one of the better passing small forwards in the NBA. It's like he's only in his second season. That's a nice piece. So it's like, despite this team not really being all that great, the potential is still there in the future. So that's what we're doing with this 3-season realistic rebuild. We're gonna try to like develop the talent out there and doing things like that, man. So as far as the rest of this NBA season goes, we currently do have Larry Drew as our head coach. I don't know him personally as a coach. I really don't know what his mindset is, or just kind of like what he kind of like specializes in. It says he's a balanced coach though, from what I saw earlier, looking at like the system proficiency and stuff like that. So yeah, man, Tyronn Lue is all this team. So yeah, man, we're pretty much just gonna finish up this season. I'm thinking though, it's like I do think eventually that Collin Sexton should start, especially at this point. It's like, why not give the young blood the minutes out there? Really get him going. So I think I'm going to start him for the rest of the NBA season. I feel like this is a good time to make that transition. 0-6, give Collin Sexton a start. Jordan Clarkson at shooting guard, Cedi Osman at small forward. We got Sam Dekker at power forward, although I do think I'm going to switch him out with Channing Frye. I know Channing was actually playing the power forward position a bit, with him being like injured and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll put him probably in the starting lineup. Seems like the better fit. I mean, all Channing Frye literally does is shoot 3-pointers, but that's okay, man. That is okay. So we'll get probably about 27 minutes a game. We got Larry Nance, who realistically can play both positions out there. I do need to give some minutes here though to the man Ronnie Hood. He's a nice solid piece. Go with the 10-man rotation. Like, all these guys are gonna play a little bit. I mean, J.R. Smith will play a little bit. And we're probably just hoping for the worst when it comes to this season. We really don't want to go out there and win games and hurt our chances in the lottery. Hoping for a top 3 pick and hopefully find that next LeBron James, maybe a really good shooting guard or something like that. So let's go ahead, guys, simulate the rest of this first NBA season and see just how good this team could do. I guess real quick before we do that, maybe go to, is there any like mentors we want to see at all? Where is mentorship, man? I always lose it. Player mentorship. Okay, I guess we might as well look at this. All right, so maybe is there anybody that can really, like Cedi Osman? I guess we can have Kyle Korver work with him on his 3-point shots. So maybe give him like that, we'll give him the deep range Deadeye. Yeah, mid-range and corner specialist. I like those badges. So yeah, we'll set that mentorship. I like that. Collin Sexton, he could probably be mentored by, I don't know, George Hill, I guess. Catch and shoot, pick and roll, master roll, lob city passer. Some basic, badges out there, but still stuff that would help out Collin Sexton, who only has 1 bronze badge currently on there. So we'll set that mentor. And anybody else, Cedi Osman was already being that. Yeah, not really anybody else I can see worth mentoring out there. So here we go, man. Gonna go ahead and simulate this first NBA season. Okay, so a record of 39-42. I mean, it's actually not a bad record. I'm guessing Collin Sexton and Cedi probably did step up. Plus getting Kevin Love back healthy would help this team out a lot. It's only 2 games under 500, man. Like, from a real rebuild perspective, that is really not a bad start at all. That means we have the pieces to work with out here. I am showing you guys the awards real quick. Not seeing any Cleveland Cavaliers. What about a rookie team? No Colin Sexton on there. What about all rookie second team? Do I see him, man? Yo, where's he at? And Colin Sexton did make that, so we got that going for us. But yeah, this team is not in the playoffs, so we will be in the lottery, although it's not going to be like a top 5 pick or nothing like that. But we should still be able to get a pretty solid player out there. Player stats on the season: Kevin Love, 21 points, 14 rebounds, 2 assists, probably one of his best seasons in a while. Jordan Clarkson looks like he wants to be the starting shooting guard of the future of this team, man, which with those scoring numbers definitely can do that. Colin Sexton, 15 points, 4 assists per game. Definitely love to see the assists go up a little bit as his, NBA seasons progress. 36% from 3, that's definitely respectable, I guess. Larry Nance, solid numbers for him too. Actually, he got himself a pretty good size contract previously also. Yo, I lost my team, man. Here we go. Okay, Kyle Korver, George Hill doing his thing. Jetty Osman still looking like a good all-around player. So yeah, let's go ahead and simulate these playoffs. So what position am I looking for exactly when it comes to this team? I mean, I guess when you give all that money to Larry Nance and you still got Tristan Thompson on the books, it's like is a center the way to go? Oh wait, were we in the playoffs? Oh my God, man, we were the 7th seed. I didn't even notice that. Okay, oh wow, we're not gonna get a lottery pick. If my Pistons didn't make it, I'm sure Cavalier fans are loving this video. Oh my God, bro, my Pistons didn't make the playoffs after that. Whatever, man. Okay, whatever, bro. But yeah, okay, so we're not gonna have a lottery pick. So that means the draft is really not gonna be all that special for us out there. Golden State Warriors win it all, beating the Celtics 4-1. Let's go ahead, I guess, hit up the NBA draft right away, and just what we can do with that. So yeah, NBA draft. I'm probably just gonna go with best player available, and we'll go from there. So what pick do we have? Oh, we don't have a draft pick. Oh my God, man, where's my pick? Wow, bro, no draft pick for us. This one hurts, man. Where'd my pick go? Did somebody own it? Probably so. All right, well, this rebuild has gotten a lot tougher than expected, man. I'm happy we don't have a lottery pick and lost that at least. All right, George Hill definitely declined that team option. Kyle Korver, no really sense of bringing him back. J.R. Smith, I might as well save the money and try to sign some young bloods out there. Zizic will bring him back. Ugh, man. All right, well, I guess we'll go to qualifying offer. Sam Decker, 6'9" overall player. I guess we'll bring him back. Moratorium period. All right, so these are the players available, guys. Keep in mind, 2K is having issues with regression, so don't mind the ratings all that much out there. So who are some players we could realistically get on this team? Well, looking at these guys available, point guard wise, I mean, yeah, we do need a 6-man point guard. Nobody I can really think of that I want all that much. I'm like a Jeremy Lin would be a nice guy to have backup, I guess, to Colin Sexton. I mean, they could probably play in the backcourt together, so I'll throw them a little offer. Shooting guard position, we got Tyreek Evans, JJ Redick, Malcolm Brogdon. I actually wouldn't mind getting Brogdon on here because either him or Jordan Clarkson could be the 6-man. Both players seem fine doing that, although he's a restricted free agent, so we probably won't be able to get him. Austin Rivers, Avery Bradley, at least bring some defensive toughness out there. I feel like him playing alongside Colin Sexton, that could really make do for a really nice defensive backcourt. So I'm going to throw him a little offer, less than $10 million a season. Small forward, we got Melo, Rudy Gay, Bogdanovich. I would like Rudy Gay maybe for a 6-man behind Jetty Osman. I feel like he could also be a nice mentor to him, also really teach him a thing or two. So we'll throw him in contract. Power forward position, we do have Kevin Love still, so yeah, maybe for a backup right there. What about like a Tobias Harris? With Tobias Harris, I feel like would he be realistic to add to the Cleveland Cavaliers? I feel like if the money was right, he would be. Although I can't really justify a position he could play because Jetty, I still want to start as small forward, and we got Kevin Love for the power forward position. I guess if Kevin Love played center, but yeah, for this rebuild, I really don't see that one happening. Zach Randolph we got out there. We got Kostas, who's on a 2-year deal. He is restricted. He would be a nice piece to start developing. Okay, we'll check these out first. All right, so we got Rudy Gay, Avery Bradley, and Jeremy Lin all agreeing to their contracts. I might just go with these 3 guys then because those are all nice additions to the team, and I'm pretty sure we can afford them all. So, all right. Okay, Rudy Gay. Okay, it says I could not afford him, so we got Jeremy Lin. We also got the other dude, Avery Bradley. That's fine. Other small forwards I can go for. Kyle Korver for a more friendly contract. I would bring him back. We got D'Lo available. Okay, so D'Lo currently on the Brooklyn Nets. I mean, it's another player where, if the money is right. Okay, I can't really afford him, actually. All right, well, I'm not going to bother with him then. Other players, it's just not a lot really offered out. I mean, Ryan Anderson for a minimum contract. Sure, why not? be a nice catch and shoot player, get both those guys back on the team. And it's like, we continue to develop the squad out there. Avery Bradley will be a nice addition with Collin Sexton. So I think I'm going to go ahead and simulate to the beginning of the regular season. I think real quick here we will do the training camps. Not quite sure what we got for those, but hopefully it's something decent. I want to continue to improve Collin Sexton, just put some nice pieces around him and go from there. Our team definitely is better. I think we got a lot more veterans out there that kind of makes sense in this case. And, a lot of good things like that. Didn't really sign any crazy contracts, not that we needed to. And I feel like after this upcoming season, when Kevin Love's contract is a bit more friendly, maybe realistically he could probably be traded for somebody else. But we'll see about that. I really don't just want to, give away Kevin Love or nothing like that, because money-wise, Kevin Love is still an okay player, and, the free agency can be a little wonky at times. But yeah, 2 training camps. We're going to use that on Collin Sexton, of course. And I think we will use this other one on Cedi Osman. So yeah, man, let's go ahead and simulate to the beginning of the regular season. Okay, so this is the team we are going with to start the second NBA season. Collin Sexton, Avery Bradley in the backcourt, Cedi Osman at small forward, Kevin Love at power forward, Larry Nance Jr. at center, off the bench, Jeremy Lin, Tristan Thompson, Jordan Clarkson, and Ryan Anderson. Actually going with the 10-man rotation this time around because Troy Daniels is somebody that I feel like could, play the small forward position, just be like a knockdown three-point shooter. I don't absolutely love him right there, but really our best option at this point. I guess we got Trayvon Graham, but I'd still rather play Troy Daniels, I would say. So yeah, I feel like a 10-man rotation in this case works out pretty nicely. Let's go ahead and go to the player mentorship real quick and see what we can do there. So I definitely want to have Collin Sexton be mentored by, where's he at, man? Where's he at? Yeah, Avery Bradley. I feel like just like the defensive stopper badge would be great. What about maybe like the corner specialist and the catch and shoot? We'll go with that. So we are going to set the mentor for that. And then we got, of course, where's he at, man? Where's he at, man? Cedi Osman, yes. Okay, no, that's not Cedi Osman. Cedi Osman. Okay, so do you feel like Kevin Love could actually teach Cedi a thing or two? I know they're both similar size-wise. I know they play different positions, but I still think there could be a lot to learn right there. So maybe have him go with the break starter, work on the outlet passing. We'll go with the hustler rebounder, work on that. And we'll go with a catch and shoot. I feel like that'd be nice. So yeah, we will set that mentorship. Anybody else? Maybe Larry Nance, have him mentored by, I know it's like not great to be mentored by this dude, but Tristan Thompson, why not, man? Go with the hustler rebounder, brick wall, and bruiser. Okay, we got that set. Let's go ahead and hit up our system proficiency. So we currently have balanced right there. Any other ones that might make more sense? Pace and space, premic centric. I feel like the balance is fine in this case. So yeah, we will stick with that with Larry Drew as our coach. And I think we're pretty much good to go, guys. I can't think of any other big-time changes that we need to make at all. What are my predictions for this team for this season? If we were playoff last season, I think we're definitely a playoff team this time around. So I'm expecting probably around that 7th seed, maybe the 6th seed, if things go perfectly. But hopefully Collin Sexton can really do some nice things for us. I guess we'll do this real quick or two, man. First scoring option, got to be Kevin Love. Second, we'll go with Cedi Osman and then Collin Sexton. Offensive focus. Let's work on getting the shooters open. I do want to kind of play kind of quick out there. That'll be nice. All right, man, I think we're good to go. Let's simulate the second season. Okay, so 40-41 on the season. We could potentially finish with a 500 record. This might take another 2 seasons, man, to really get this rebuild going. So 40-42. I'm not really happy about that. I was hoping to be like plus 500 in this case, but not having the draft pick, that hurts a lot. And besides that, man, we just add some basic pieces out there, nothing really too crazy. Kevin Love did make the All-NBA third team, which could, be good for us going into the third season, or maybe up his trade value a little bit. Try to trade him to a contending team. So that's things to consider. So yeah, we are the 7th seed yet again in the playoffs. It's just not a lot of change, man. It just didn't really really make a big difference. Player stats still 20 points, 12 rebounds for Kevin Love. Collin Sexton 17 points, 5 assists. Definitely bringing the scoring a bit more. Cedi Osman continuing to look fantastic out there. I love the 6 assists. Jeremy Lin, great off the bench. Jordan Clarkson, nice off the bench. Larry Nance with the 11 rebounds out there. Avery Bradley, pretty basic numbers, but I know he brought it defensively. So yeah, let's go ahead and get eliminated in the first round to the Atlanta Hawks. Simulate current round, see how this goes for us. Lost game 1, lost game 2, lost game 3, and let's guys. Yep, man, lost game 4. Kind of expecting it. All right, well, I guess we'll check out the closeout game. Collin Sexton, 25-7. At least we got that going for us. I don't know if I love him shooting 10 threes a game, but that's kind of where we are at the NBA now. So, time to get into this second offseason. We'll get somebody via the draft. Maybe I'll see what Kevin Love is, what we can exactly get for him, man. It will definitely have to be a fair trade for both sides, though. I feel like after 2 seasons, you know, Kevin Love being traded to a contender, now that his contract's more friendly, I feel like that is realistic, guys. Keep in mind, man, it's hard to know exactly predicting the future. Did anybody expect DeMarcus Cousins to go to the Warriors? So, you know, I try to keep it realistic, but I still try to keep it fun at the same time. So we are going to go right here to the pre-NBA draft workouts. And I feel like at this point, it would be a good time to see Kevin Love's trade value. He has 3 years left on his deal, age 31. All right, man. What is offered up for Kevin Love? So we can go Bobby Portis and Bojan Bogdanovic. Gives us 2, you know, nice pieces to work with right there. Malcolm Brogdon, Tyrone Wallace, Tyler Ulis, Isaiah Thomas. Ooh, Nazrian Reed. And Terry Rozier, who would probably be he'd probably be going back to the 6-man point guard days like he was on the Boston Celtics, although I think he still is in this case. But yeah, Nazrian Reed, he is a center. His per 36 stats, 18 points, 12 rebounds. His stats, or I guess, yeah, looking at these right there, looks like he's pretty good offensively, 79 overall player. I mean, it doesn't really help us win now, though. Jonathan Motley, we got Dwight Howard, Mike Conley, Bobo and Jeff Green, Hassan Whiteside, and Josh Richardson. I kind of like that deal. The 7th pick in the draft, we can go the 4th pick with the Sacramento Kings, and they get Kevin Love. Doesn't really help their rebuild. Ooh. I like this, man. I like this, because at this point, the Knicks are definitely a better team, and it's like them getting Kevin Love, maybe to play alongside Kristaps Porzingis. They got Kevin Knox out there. I do see that as a bit of a realistic trade. Alonzo Trier, DeAndre Jordan, Allen Williams, Will Barton, Nikola Vucevic, Chris Middleton, Andre Drummond, Valanciunas. All right, so yeah, definitely got to trade him to a contender. This isn't too bad for us. D'Lo would definitely be our shooting guard alongside Colin Sexton. We don't get the draft pick in this case, but I mean, D'Lo is only 24. Him in the backcourt with Colin Sexton has some good potential. In the Phoenix Suns, it's like Kevin Love alongside DeAndre Ayton. That is a nice piece, man. Plus, they got Devin Booker, kind of gives them a nice big 3. Steven Adams, really don't want him. Andrew Wiggins, we could bring him back to the Cavaliers. And then Kevin Love goes back to his team. John Wall, don't really see that being realistic. Okay, so I'm definitely torn between the draft pick or getting D'Lo or getting maybe Andrew Wiggins. But we got Cedi Osman. I feel like I'm going to do this D'Lo trade, guys. That one I like a lot. Give me that one, man. I like it. You know, both cases that make sense. Of course, you know, D'Lo on this team, you never know what's going to happen in the future. So I feel like this is just looking at the trade solely, it is realistic to do. All right, NBA draft time. Hopefully it's good to us. Hopefully we have a draft pick. I don't actually know. Sim to user pick. And okay, so we got the 16th pick in the draft. Definitely looking at power forwards or maybe even a better center. So we got, I guess we'll go to best available. Wow, so the number 1 ranked player is still on there, James Wiseman. He is a center, a low post star. That is a freaking, no, I always go to the wrong thing. I always go to prospect scouting. My apologies. I always do that and hype myself up. We got Kobe White, that big ass afro. Alonzo Gaffney, who is from Ohio State, 6'9" overall player. Derek Favors. Okay, we got Kobe White, who might just be like best available, which might be what we need to do in this case. Yeah, man, give me Kobe White. Welcome to the team, bro. I mean, it didn't make sense to take the other guy. His rating was so low. All right. Rookie signing, 73 overall player, team player options. Colin Sexton, definitely bring him back. Zizic, definitely bringing him back. He might actually make a case for our starting center. Cedi Osman on the qualifying. Hopefully he accepts of that. Moratorium period. Looking at power forwards now, although I don't know our money situation. It's probably not fantastic. Players that we can afford, though. All right, we got a lot of two-way players. The freaking ratings on this game is absolutely crazy. Like, what's going on with all these two-way players? Just dominating, being the restricted free agents. I will throw a contract to Dario Saric. He would just be a nice, like, 4 to have out there, shoot some threes. And, yeah, we'll give him a nice little size contract. Adds to, like, the young talent of this team, so he agrees to that. Do have to renounce some rights here. You know, I am willing to bring back Jordan Clarkson, maybe not for the $20 million contract. So we'll do that to get a moratorium. Although even like Clarkson, I don't absolutely need him back on the team. So, all right, we are in free agency. Players available. Buddy Hield, we got Kent Bazemore out there. Jordan Clarkson is still available. I feel like Buddy Hield would be a nice addition. So we'll give him that. We'll give him this little contract right here. He'll become one of our bigger signings. And he will be off the bench though for us. Cedi Osman, I'm definitely not going to cap hold him. I definitely want to cap hold him. But even Osman, I feel like I'm ready to pay him his money. Although I don't know if I can actually afford to do so. Oh my god, man, I hate this. I hate not being able to afford my players. Yeah, Cedi Osman, ugh. We can oh my god. Okay, man, I hope I can get him back. Because I think I'm just gonna go ahead, guys, and simulate to the beginning of the regular season and just hope that we get him back on our deal. Okay, so here is the team going into the third season. Colin Sexton at point guard, D'Lo at shooting guard. We got Jetty at small forward. I did have to get rid of Avery Bradley to make room to sign Jetty Osman. His contract was just too large and stuff like that. Dario Saric at power forward, and we got Larry Nance at center off the bench. Buddy Hield, Jeremy Lin, Robin Lopez, and CJ Miles. Actually want to give a few more minutes here to Dario Saric. I feel like I am going to toss Kobe White into the G League. He's 75 overall, but it's like, damn, he's wearing that LeBron number 23. Oh my God, bro. But he's really not going to play it all this season, so might as well develop him. And I don't mind, like, you know, putting guys in the G League that are not like lottery picks and stuff like that, because chances are they need to like improve in those areas, you know, certain areas and stuff like that. But he's a pretty good shooter though, man. I really do like his skill set a lot. So he's going to the Canton Charge. Let's go ahead and hit up the system proficiency. Balanced is still looking like the way to go. I don't know, man. I feel like if D'Lo can really have like a superstar caliber season, then this team can do some things out there. The spacing is pretty damn good. Playmaking abilities looking pretty good out there. And yeah, man, let's go ahead and simulate this third NBA season. Okay, man, so 39-42, this rebuild is so freaking tough, man. Like, when you do these, like, super realistic like this, it's so hard because, yeah, it's like D'Lo, getting him out there. I mean, I know I can justify making sense getting him, but it's like, is D'Lo really going to win you a championship as compared to me just going out there and getting, like, Kevin Durant or somebody like that? So, yeah, man, these rebuilds are still extremely tough. We might not even make the playoffs, guys. Here's All-NBA first team, All-NBA second, and All-NBA third. Gonna have to hope though, guys, playoff wise, we are the 8th seed, so I think what we're gonna do is simulate these playoffs, and then I think I'm gonna do one quick simulation to the end of next regular season. Not gonna make any big time changes, just gonna hope that like the development of this team out there you know, proves to work for us, man. Probably give Kobe some minutes out there and do things like that. Scoring wise, this team was pretty damn good. Rebounding, like, good all around stats, man. It's just nobody absolutely stepped up to the plate, but I really do like Colin Sexton's stats out there. So yeah, let's go ahead and simulate these playoffs. Simulate current round against Toronto Raptors, probably get swept, and lost game 1, lost game 2. Okay, we got game 3, so we got a playoff victory. Oh man, baby, what are we doing, man? Okay, 3-2-3. Okay, well, lost 4 games to 2. I'll show you guys real quick who does win this. And yeah, it's gonna be a big jump cut, man. I'm gonna go to the end of the next season and just go from there. If I can see any good signings to make that I can justify, then I might do those. But for the most part, man, we 4 years. This is gonna be our 4th year into the rebuild, and typically that's when you want to start seeing some success. It's just so weird though, because we've actually like won. You know, we've got to the playoffs and won playoff games, so it's kind of like a half rebuild where this team doesn't exactly know who it is. But here we go, man. Simulating to the end of the next regular season. Alright, man, so this 4th season, we go a record of 47-34. I still don't think that's good enough to win the NBA championship. As far as moves that I just made this previous season, well, we will look, I guess we'll look at that in a second right here, man. You know, I brought on, like, Nurkic from the Portland Trailblazers. It was, like, a 1-year, $12 million contract. I thought it was a pretty basic, you know, 18-10 guy to bring on the team to kind of fill the void at the center position that this team's kind of been lacking for a while now. Larry Nance has not really lived up to that, so we did become a 6-man of this team. Wow, man, Nurkic made All-NBA 3rd team. Oh my God, bro. Okay, I was not expecting that. Maybe he's not a basic. Wow, man, he found himself a home here in Cleveland. So looking at the player stats on the season, let me check these out. So we got Colin Sexton 22 and 8. We got D'Lo at, you know, about 18 points and about 8 assists out there. Nurkic 16 and 13. I love the rebound. 13 rebounds, fantastic. Dario Saric, those two guys really just, man, nice little 1-2 punch. Kobe White off our bench, absolutely balling. Jetty Osman, still the good all-around numbers, not really bringing it scoring-wise, but doing everything else out there. So yeah, we are the 3rd seed in the Eastern Conference. Who knows, man? Maybe some crazy things can happen here. Simulate current round against Philadelphia 76ers. Got game 1, lost game 2, got game 3. I'm hoping to get to the Eastern Conference Finals. That's kind of my goal. If I can bring the team to that, then I will be happy. So yeah, we are in the 2nd round against the Miami Heat after looking at this closeout game. 28-9 for D'Lo, 21-16 for Nurkic. Next up, the 7th seed Miami Heat will upset the Boston Celtics. Simulate current round here. Got game 1, got game 2, got game 3. Oh, 3-1, 3-1. Okay, we got the 4 games won. We are in the Eastern Conference Finals against the 4th seed New York Knicks. You know what, man? We could very well actually win because the 3rd and 4th seed is also in the Western Conference. I'm taking this game by game. Simulate game. Simulate game. All right, we won 1. Simulate game. All right, 2-1. A little nervous. Simulate game. Oh my God, guys, we got a must-win game. Simulate with Simcast. All right, man. Come on, bro. Simulate game. I might the hop. Oh, it's not looking good. Okay, hop in reasons, man. Is there any reason to hop in? And oh, okay. Well, oh no, man. I probably could have hopped in a little sooner, maybe made some things work. But the simulation don't lie. Actually, sometimes it really does, man. We lost 125 to 121. Simulation goes so quick sometimes, bro. I mean, all things considered, guys, I'm still pretty happy with how this rebuild turned out. I know from a realistic standpoint, there's going to be people in the comment section saying, Chris, this wasn't realistic. But you got to keep in mind, man, 4 years down the road, are you really able to... We got Lonzo Ball getting a Finals MVP, by the way, man. Over LeBron James. Are you really able to, like, predict stuff that far into the future? I feel like the signings we got... They were justified, you know, getting a Nurkic out there. That's like, that's not like getting LeBron James back or getting D'Angelo Russell. He still has not found himself a home yet, so maybe he went on this team. Anyway, let me know which team I should do next, guys, if you're enjoying the super realistic rebuilds. And